My name is Adrian Bloom. I'm a gardener certainly and a writer. Still keep pretty busy. My father started the Dell garden here at Bressingham, but when I was at school I didn't really want to come into the business, so I went to America aged 18, spent nearly 2 years there, and then decided when I was selling encyclopedias that maybe I'd better give the business a try. That was it, really. If you visit the gardens of Bressingham, you'll see 17 acres of gardens, which include 6 that my father developed and the rest myself, including Foggy Bottom. And we're open to the public most of the year. In fact, from April all the way through to early November. And then Foggy Bottom and the Winter Garden also has an open time at that time of year. There was a person who I used to go and see, had a small nursery about 15 miles away, and we got quite friendly, and he was inspirational. And I remember seeing a redwood there and thinking, well, he's grown that himself, and it was a pretty big tree. It was after I had sent away a packet of seeds from when I was in America back to England to the head gardener here, who sowed the seed, and I got about 7 trees. I planted them in '64 and they're now over 100 feet high, which is amazing. I can look out of my kitchen window, washing dishes, but at least enjoying the view. You have to observe the light. I think the light is one of the most important things, and you realize that as you get older, that maybe you're blocking the light, or maybe you weren't looking at it with a view to winter, summer, color and that sort of thing, and it's something that you learn over time. I think I've come to appreciate nature, not always what the wild things do, but appreciate them, but appreciate that I've built a haven perhaps for people to come and visit, but also something which is a haven for wildlife too, which is something you have different views on according to what damage they do, particularly deer and the muntjac. To go out into the garden is very nice. I often do a bit of pruning, a bit of this, bit of the other, getting a bit more or should I say less agile than I used to be, so maybe digging holes is not what I would do, but I can still direct things, and I enjoy being in the garden and working with the plants and trying to teach other people skills and just the joy of gardening. First thing in the morning when it gets light, which is a magical time to go out when the dew is on the ground in the summer, and I often go out and take a lot of photographs at that time, or in the evening. You know, the gardens are open during the daytime, and I think ideally you want to be in a garden when there's not too many people around so you can enjoy it. Maybe I've learned from nature, through nature, but also, you know, it does take time. You can't expect to be an immediate success as a gardener because you're learning all the time, and you want to start with a fairly simple, straightforward thing that gives you pleasure. And that's the main thing, I think. Whatever size of garden you have, you should be able to enjoy growing something.